Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modern Life, episode 42, season 2 of course, and yeah, we're back here at the base in a cloud of particles, and at the end of the last episode, I'm just going to go and quickly sleep. I finished killing the Guardians and I'd done a fair bit of excavation of the ocean monument, but nowhere near enough. But we spotted a problem. This thing is not keeping up with my power needs. I think it was, I can't remember where we were actually. These are all empty. These ones are all empty. Now bearing in mind there's 100, was it? Oh, I don't know. Many millions of RF in there. And we appear to be gaining, but very slowly. And obviously, part of that has been just the addition. I've turned the tree farm off. I've turned the planter off, but not the farm. So what we should see is the saplings should start to kind of work the way down, and eventually there'll be no more saplings and yada yada yada. Obviously this is still running apace, and these are, or should be, running quite happily as they are over there. We probably need to turn that off though, because what we've got now, we've got the same problem. We've got an overflow of seeds, and only a small amount of refined canola oil, but that's 80 per tick. Now we could definitely do better than that, but it does mean that we're going to, at least for a short period of time, be working with solar, and to that end I'm going to have to teach the system to make solar panels. Now I'm probably going to go to maybe a solar panel 5. If I can get to a 6 I will do, but I'm not going to worry about it. But first things first, we need patterns, which we should probably, let's teach the thing to make patterns, shall we? That's always a bonus. We're almost certainly going to need to make another crafter because we're running low on those. That of course in itself will increase the amount of storage and power that the entire system is using. But let's get the crafters going now while we can, shall we? Oops, can't type. Let me do 3, and then we'll get some patterns going. I'll have a stack of those, please. Off you go. Can never have enough patterns. Let me just get some more going over here. But no, damn it, patterns. There you go, 47. We got a whole load of patterns, far more than we can possibly use there. And then we've got the crafters themselves. We should have 3 of those. That should make life distinctly easier. And do that. I think they should all be live. Our juice usage is fairly high now, but that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to... We haven't got a huge amount of glass. That's going to be our limiting factor, and at the moment we need to teach it. Have we taught it how to make glass? That's a good question. Let me just take all that. I say we haven't got a huge amount of glass. Let me just check something here. Solar. Well, let's do it over here in fact. So we need to make these. To make these we need to make mirrors with redstone and with wood. Mirrors are iron and any old glass. So we'll take a crafting recipe of that and we can go and we'll pop you in there. We're then going to make this, which is going to be, no, which is going to be that. That is going to be, we probably need to teach it how to make pistons, so we better do that one, because I don't think it will know. No, it doesn't. That's good. So then we can make those. We can go to panel, that was 2, solar panel 3 requires these. So again, teach it to make those, then we can make the solar panel 3, which is, oh, do you need to know how to make a block of iron? Probably. Solar panel 3. Redstone repeaters we should be okay for, so we'll just teach you how to make that. Solar panel 4 is into this ball game. That is okay, blah blah blah. Think we're okay for that. And then that should be okay there. Now what did the 4 do? 128 per tick. So that's already, each one of those is already better than the power gen down there. Let's just pile those in there. So if I tell it I want to make some solar panel 4, make me 10. Wow. Missing iron, missing glass, so we need to teach it how to make glass. Okay, this is going to be a processing recipe. Glass from sand. Just make, oh man, can I just, hang on, and glass. So 1 sand will make 1 glass. However, because we're doing this in a kind of roundabout way, we are going to place that into there. That will be dumped into that. Now unfortunately this is busy, so do I take out the gold for the time being? Yeah, we'll do that. I think I'll just ditch the gold down here, and then we'll pop those away while we're at it as well. Right, so I just need this to clear. In the meantime, I will go and grab a whole load of glass and everything from down here and see if we can't use different coloured glass. That's the question that everybody probably wants answering. I should actually get some deep storage units in to store all of this, shouldn't I? Because we've got a hell of a lot of things coming through still. Yeah, let me just do a little bit of sorting. Back in a moment. All right, I've finally taken this apart, and all of this is spare capacity. So that's the loot chest. Obviously, all this is biomass. These are empty, well, virtually empty of canola oil. And again, the issue we still have up here is that the seeds definitely outstrip the production and usage of these. So I'm wondering if we can see, what have we got going on over there? We have got coal generator 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we could potentially come back here and have a look. Ah, the connectors are there. Damn you. Oh, bum. Hang on. Let's fix that. So that must have been that. Yeah, that's going to make life awkward. I was thinking that we could have maybe doubled these up somehow, but I genuinely think we'd need to do a complete redesign here. So we can continue on with the concept of the old solars being probably the quickest and easiest way to do this, even though my definition of quick and easy definitely don't match the normal definition. So got a whole load of these are all in. This is, it's got 66,000 items in it. It's got plenty of space. It's drawing a fair amount of power, but let's have a look now. If I were to go and have a look at my solar and say I want to craft 10 of those, we're missing cobblestone. Oh crap. And clocks. We can teach it how to make clocks, that's not a problem. Iron is more problematic. Why have I got so little bloody iron? There's no good reason, is there? Obviously we can have a look for come on, think. Cauldrons. Because we've got 80 there. What else have we got that we get out of the loot system that we dismantle? Compasses will come apart, and I think that's probably about it out of the stuff we were getting. That can go in there. We can take all of this lot and bring it down. That's always a start. But we may need to just go and do some mining at some point, which of course is always a good excuse for me to go into a cave. So yeah, don't be surprised if the mining card gets played before long. Now if we go solar and we say let's just go for 10 again, what are we missing now? Still missing cobble. We're not too bad on that. We need to teach it how to make a compass. Hang on, why is that not compass, clock? That's simple enough. So clock sorter. Now how do we get it to make hang on, there you go. How do we get it to make cobble? How can we make cobble? Is there a way to make cobble? Let's have a look. We can netherrack a pure daisy. We can hydrate smooth stone. We can... That's probably the beastie, isn't it? Didn't I make one? Hang on. So we need one of those, which we also therefore need some oak, perhaps. Make me 10. Thank you very much. And then we can go back to the stonework. Oh, that was what we were missing. Pink slime, wasn't it? Yeah, I knew we'd looked at this. Okay. Well, the simplest and quickest way to handle that then is to run out and do a bit of digging and get some cobble. Can't believe, what was the Missing 146 cobble. Yeah, that's a fair bit. Alright. Well, it's not actually, it's a couple of stacks. I'm off cobble. Get up some cobble, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Who's over there? Huh, nobody. Alright, yeah. Anyway, back in a moment. Alright, we've got everything we need, I think. Let's set this one off. And it's probably going to take a while. Because it's... I'm not sure what bits he's making at the moment, is it? They're just making the mirrors? Solar panel ones, that's what it's making. So it's going to take a while, and we'll be back as soon as that's done. One nice thing about having a whole load of things going on is even when you've got something which is quite tedious to wait for, such as the system smelting just slightly over 1,000 things. I'd love to know what that. I must find out what that does. There's always something you can be on with, which consequently means that you can always find something to be busy, and that, I think, is a fairly important aspect. The number of times you see people going, how do you see the questions, how do you keep interested on Minecraft? And it's like, well, it's a question I don't ever seem to understand, because how am I not interested? Respiration was somewhere, I've lost it. Huh. You know, for me, this is the game I play to relax. So why would I, if I wasn't finding it interesting, why would I play it at all? But there are times when it can get a little bit tedious, and that's usually when you're stuck waiting for jobs to finish. Bane of Arth returns. For some reason I want to keep that, obviously. Law 3. Of course, it helps if you also have a kind of almost protection, power, depthy strider. Have a kind of a love of filing, protection, power, and yeah, okay. Power is obviously all full. Protection is fine. That's power 3, which I'm really not that bothered about, so we'll clear that and just keep hold of that there. Now, I have got 1 or 2 enchanted books still to sort through, and I was just going through there. There's roasting, looting. This is the last, that's a power 4. The last box of books that I've got that have still got some single enchants on them, and then the next thing obviously is to go and split the ones with multiple enchants. Well, one of these should be power there, and that's done. Yeah, so I'm going to get this done, and we should be able to go back over to the other side and have a look, see how that's getting on. See you in a moment. Alright, let's see how these are getting on. What are we at? 438 glass still to go. Wow. Okay, well, looks like we're still waiting on a bit, and I suppose I can always clear that area there. Get a little bit of that cobble going. That can go down there. That's that clear. This is Brazilian pine. So that can go in there. That's getting a little bit tidying up done. I suppose it doesn't ever hurts. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting a little while for that to cook. So again, I shall be back in a short while. Alright, I've got a slight issue here. I've cancelled the 10 solar panels. I'm going to make it 2. So I would like to... machine not found. Oh, sod it. Let's just make a clock. I mean, there's 62 of the damn things, for crying out loud. There you go. How's that? Okay, now we should have solar panels. Got 2 of those, which we will cook. Basically, I'm out of power, and I need to get power running because everything's stopping working. Everything is stopping working. So we need to really up our game here, and I'm going to get a couple in. I don't know where to put them. That's the only thing. They need to be in the loaded chunk, which basically comes up to here. So we could go up to the top there and put them up there. That's probably as good a place as any, isn't it? If I can get some juice going into the system, then the system is kind of self-managing. So if I do, I was going to do is let's do 1, 2. That's 9. Let's start off there. I don't quite need that much of a hole, but we do need a flux plug, and we do need to get some second transfer cable. Which we will place this on the top of. We're not covered, so that should be generating 120 RF per tick. That needs to be connected into power gen with no limit. So yeah, that hopefully will get us through the immediate shortage, because what we've got going on here is there's no power in this system, or there wasn't any power in this system, and I don't know where. Because there wasn't any power in this system, the controller over here was not getting any power. So I tried hooking this in direct. It's still going down. So I don't know. This is outputting. Oh, this is not good. Why are you failing so badly? Let's take that away. Right, that is getting juice, so we can take the power away. Well, we can't take the power away because now those won't be getting juice. But at least this is. So that's a thing. Alright, let me put that back. We need to stick you there because that should be giving power up the top there. So let me just box this all in for temporarily. And we'll never good when things break, because you end up starting to make mistakes. So we should be seeing, hopefully, something happening down there. That should all be playing nicely. Hopefully, if I come over here and say, now make me solar panels, make me 2 of those. Okay, make me 2 more. Make me 2 more. That's not too bad actually. Make me 2 more. Bang, 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 bang. So now we're at the stage where it's trying to make some more stuff, doing the solar panel ones, and there we go. That's the 10. So let's just quickly run those through there. These should be okay power wise. And once we've hooked in all of the solars, we should find that our power situation rectifies itself quite well, with a bit of luck anyway. So that was not fun. We do need to still do a little bit of remedial work downstairs, but yeah, hopefully this will get us back to a point where we can relax a little. Let's go back up and plug these in. Hup, and hup. Yeah, just like a mountain goat, I tell you. Okay. There's, you know, I'm not 100% keen on solar. Well, I actually am 100% keen on solar. I think solar is a brilliant power supply. I think it's a largely talentless. I don't think it takes a great deal of effort to set up solar panels. But from a point of view of day-to-day running, the light level's going down, that's fine, but it will we can soon fix that with a quick snooze as soon as that drops off. But I would expect these to be, I mean, these on their own should be holding 2 million RF each, which is, that's another 10 million RF. 4 million down there. Was it 4 million? I think it was 4 million per box. It might be 40 million, who knows. Other than, hello. Enderman just having a little wander across there. Right, so that should be, with any amount of luck, a reasonable amount of power gen. We should be seeing that power generation is, can't see, is 1.3 thousand per tick. So one of these somewhere along the line. Yeah, I mean, look, that's climbing already. These ones won't be until that one does, but with a bit of luck, we'll fix that one. So that'll be, it is 4 million per, isn't it? So that's, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 million per column. So it's 100 million RF in total storage. And that's a relief. Anyway, let me see how long I've been recording while I've been dealing with this minor faff, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, Yeah, I've been going for half an hour. The power is definitely recovering. I've got everything wired back in as it should be, and I think the crisis for this episode is averted, so that means that next episode we can continue working on, that must be getting close. Oh yeah, that was going up. So we're into that one. We've nearly got 2 whole things. It'll not be long before we have all those capacitors back up to full, and we can work on the next thing, which is going to require power, so I may actually put some more solars in yet. The only downside, I think, is the amount of iron we have, which, yeah, we're not bad actually, 816. Could have been worse. Don't know why it was thinking we had so little, but the next thing we definitely need to be thinking about is, looking at a bit of immersive engineering. I want to have a look at the cloche and see what we can do with this as a device. Oh, this has changed. I need a sort of vacuum tube. Oh, well, we can make that. Okay, that's fine. I was like, oh, that's a bit all different. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.